Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and please welcome the infamous Ginger Faye. Hi, Ginger.
Hi, Jean. What an introduction. That's funny. But
Happy Friday, everybody. It's
happy
our
Friday,
Friday nights with
everybody.
Ginger Faye.
I love it. I love it. I feel good. A lot of energy all of a sudden. I'm getting some tingles already. I don't know what's going on out of
Yep, yep,
nowhere. Maybe it was that introduction.
I think so. And our spirit guides are ready to
Good.
get started and have some fun. I'd like to say hello to Tamara. Hi, Tamara, if that's how you say your name. Tamara. And it's like Paris or Paris. I don't know. What do you say, Paris or Paris?
Paris.
I
Paris.
know.
Paris. Yeah.
It's either
Okay.
Paris or Paris, Tamara or Tamara. um, I
I don't
actually
know
knew
what side
somebody
of the
that
continent you're
their
on.
their last name was Tamara. And Liz is here. Carolyn Cooper is back.
Hi,
So nice to see
Karen.
you. S. Steele, Mary Starshine, and Just Visiting is here. And Venus is here. So nice to see everybody. Thank you all for coming. And we are simulcasting. We would love for everybody to like, share, and subscribe to each of our channels. It really does help keep the channel moving forward and being sent out to those who it's important for them to connect with us for sure. But we
Mhm.
can't do it ourselves. We need your help. So we appreciate all the thumbs up, the like, share, and subscribe. That really does help out a lot.
And the
Hello, artists.
comments in the comments after the show help as well.
It does. It does. And I think I mean it's fine, but it's really hard. It's really hard to get ahead or to move forward. Oh,
Yeah.
Tamara as in camera.
Mhm.
That's great. Good thing.
Oh,
You
love
probably
it.
used to telling people that. Tamara. Mm-hmm.
And it also helps with us knowing if our message, spoke to you in some way. So I love reading comments after the show. So I
Mm-hmm.
thank each and every one of you who do that. Thank you. It's fun.
Yeah, especially if you get a reading from us, just leave a comment after the show. That is, somewhat of an exchange of energy or a sign of, gratitude that is really very much appreciated.
Mhm.
Nivra is here. Carol is just coming to enjoy the vibrations. So we do have a couple of questions, and everybody, we're going to be doing spirit guide, angel, ancestors, fairies, readings. Please post your questions in caps and use emojis. You know the drill. And also, questions are chosen at random. So nice that everybody is here. It's happy Friday. I hope it's wonderful weather. The weather has definitely cooled down in the Northeast where I am, and I'm very much enjoying the relief. And we have some windows open today, and
Oh,
and I happen to be sniffling and sneezing a little bit, and I just realized it's because we opened the windows.
every
So,
time.
mhm.
It's one of those trade-offs because I get really bad headaches from the fresh air. How sad is that? I'm allergic. I seem to be allergic to everything anymore. But for me, it's worth that headache because I got fresh air in the house. So you got to pick
Mhm.
and choose.
Mhm. So, yeah, we can see both questions, but I'm looking for yours, Nivra. You said my question is on Jean's channel.
Oh,
I saw that, but I didn't see the. I don't know if I just if you think caps, I will highlight it. But Nivra, I didn't see it.
no, I don't see
Didn't
it, Nivra.
I know? Isn't that
You may have.
something?
Did you hit send?
Right, right. Oh, geez, 96 and high humidity, Carolyn. Oh my gosh. I hope that's not coming my way. That's what we've had for like the past 8 weeks. So, yeah,
We've had
been
torrential thunderstorms last few days, and the whole week next week's supposed to be a thunderstorms, which I love, but I don't love the humidity that they bring.
I know, I know. This the thunder has really changed around here. I was mentioning to my husband, I'm like, don't you think the thunder sounds like, it's like continuous for 20 minutes, like rumbling and grumbling and when I was a kid or like maybe 5 years ago, it would come in and have like a rumble and then crack of lightning and then it would leave. But no, it's like thundering for like 20 minutes. I'm
Isn't
not
it
used to that.
weird? It's just like a slow travel. I don't know.
Do
They're
you
they're
see?
amazing. I hear them too. hmm The other
And here
night
I
it
thought it,
thundered all night long, though. That's unusual to hear thunder all night long.
it really is. It really is.
Okay, she posted that
My
question.
husband was like, "There's nothing new," and I'm like, I know it's not
Just
normal, but he does, whatever. Because I liked it when it was the way it used to be, because it would come in and it would crack and then it would stop.
You'd
But
count
anyway,
the however to
yeah,
see the light. I still do that once in a while. Bring
yeah,
that little kid in me out.
yeah. And this way we know that things are changing.
hmm
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What do you say, Miss Ginger?
I am ready.
So I have S Steele. After S Steele is Mary Starshine. And S. Steele says, occasionally I go to the animal shelter to visit animals because our shelter encourages visitors for socialization purposes. Recently, I fell in love with a cat named Noir. Noir.
Love
Noir.
that. Noir.
Noir.
Mm.
Though I've wanted a cat, I haven't adopted one because my senior dog
Oh.
possibly has GI cancer. He might dislike cats and it might stress him too much. I told myself if I could adopt him, I would name him Dracar Noir. Because oh my gosh, because that is an inside joke in my family. It includes his shelter name too. Um,
I think that was a
that
cologne, wasn't it?
That night, I was watching a comedy show and they actually said that name. Was
Hello.
it a message that I'm meant to adopt or just a general hello? That's exactly how messages happen. It's a synchronicity. It's
hmm
when you say something and somebody else says it too. Um, oh, or is it a general hello from my spirit guides that I'm on the right path? I didn't think. Man, Estiel, I hope you know this. I can only do this in the very beginning of a show because it's so four-part. But at least I got it. Um, this is what a synchronicity looks like.
hmm
When I first met my power animal, they said in the next 2 or 3 weeks, your power animal will reveal itself or validate itself to you. And I enjoyed meeting my power animal, and it was a fun exercise. And I really loved my power animal, it was a hawk. And I thought, yeah, sure, maybe that happens for other people, but I'm not that magical. Maybe it won't happen for me. So I totally just dismissed it, forgot all about it. And don't you know, on the news, like within, I'd say 10 days, it was long enough that I had forgotten, but not long enough. I mean, that it was in the back of my mind, but I didn't forget. And it was on the news. They said there was a hawk stuck in the Library of Congress in the DC area. And they
Oh,
had a close up of this hawk. And I'm like, that's my power animal.
oh my
And
gosh.
I know, I could,
You got
I'm
lost
like,
looking for you.
and the validation of them showing up and what this is what they used to call coincidence. No, this is our spirit, uh our spirit guides, our angels, our loved ones validating and confirming what question we have and reaffirming the experience. And I would say, yeah, that's definitely a message from your spirit guide that you are on the right track.
Yes.
But I think that that you don't want to stress out your puppy, but maybe in the future. The timing is really obviously yours to decide. But what do your cards say? I'm going to switch you, Ginger, just so that I could open up
I
this.
was just gonna. I took out my animal cards, and I was just trying to experiment and say if Estiel is meant to adopt Dracar Noir. Let a cat card come forward. So let's just play, and see if it's meant to be right now. Let a cat card come forward. Yeah. Not yet. We have a dragon. We have the peacock just coming down. Okay. All right. Cat card. If Steele is meant to adopt the cat right now. I'm not seeing right now then, but nope. This was sticking out. I'm like, let me grab this one. We got a puma here. Cougar. I think you're meant to have a cat. I'm wondering. Let me read this to you. This is pretty. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. I'll show you that card again. So using your instinct, talking to your guides, let them help you out in figuring out. It does depend if it's an older cat, a younger cat, the interaction it would have with the dog. The dog might not mind at all because he's preoccupied, so to speak. But yeah.
Okay, so I also thank you, Earth Flower. Everybody was getting this. The cat might bring comfort to the dog and the owner. And not only that, but sometimes the dog will hang on just for you because he doesn't want to leave you alone. If he knows that you have another companion there, and if there's somebody sort of to help support you while the dog is going through that, let me just see. Let me just see. Will the I'm sorry, I have Earth Flower's question up, but I'm just gonna. Will the cat noir bring calmness to the dog that has cancer? Yes. Will the cat noir aggravate or bother the dog? No. Um, you know, it might help him. Will the cat noir help Estiel with the transition of her puppy? Yep. I think Earth Flower, you are psychic, and I have to say that really resonates with me. But ultimately, Estiel, obviously, it's your choice. You can keep going in and visiting, and seeing how you feel. But that's it's not uncanny, and it's not a coincidence. It's something to pay attention to. You know.
And you can I did this with when I got my hound dogs. It had been 3 weeks. I was talking to my friend about it, and she goes, we should go see if they're still there. I said, okay, if they're still there after 3 weeks, they are meant to come home with me. And they were, and they did. So you can use that as a, okay, if that cat's still there when I go visit, I think, you know.
Yeah. And it has to be right for you, Estiel, but just consider it and don't rule it out. That's interesting. That's a lot to consider. Yeah. I mean, you may want to just pay 100% attention to the puppy right now. I say puppy dog, you know.
They're all puppies.
Hi, Candy B. Thanks for being here. So
Yeah.
next is Mary Starshine. After Mary is Tamara and artist Liz. Tamara and artist Liz after Mary Starshine. But thank you, Estiel. That was a beautiful reading. That was a beautiful question. And Mary Starshine, I love your icon. Are you the Lion's Gate? Is the Lion's Gate something that you really resonate with? I love that icon, I guess you call it. It's beautiful, beautiful. I would love a message from my spirit guides. Well, I think you just got it, but with that, I'm sorry. Sometimes it comes out that way.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
um, Mary, I do feel that you hesitate or hold back a little bit. I know that you have amazing connections. I know that you have experiences. I know that you are in contact in your meditations. But for some reason, when you feel energies come around you and almost guide you, or just the energies around you, it's almost like it's not like you shut down, it's that you are not, you hesitate and you don't know whether to trust, and are it's important for you to trust yourself. Trust yourself that you will be able to handle, to deal with, and to um, you know manage the situation that comes in when you let your guard down and invite your star family closer to you. And a lot of times they're collective, and a lot of times they're very subtle. So it's not like a human. It's not like one energy coming in and wanting to butt in on your energy. I think that you do feel like the connection. I don't know if it's the Pleiades or Arcturians, but there's one like you relate to like uh, the group, the collective consciousness, but you're hesitant to almost blend. I do feel as though it's just you may want to consider taking the next step and blending, and trusting yourself that you can and will have the ability to manage the situation. I think you're ready. I hope that was helpful for you, Miss Mary Starshine. What do you get, Ginger?
Well, I love it when our my cards go in sync with your guides speaking to you. So I have this card. It's one of my favorite Two of Swords cards because this person in this card, in this instance, you, Mary Starshine, you're faced with some decisions to make. But what I love most about this card is she's blindfolded, but it's because she knows she can trust her intuition. And the way she's holding her swords is like she can slay anything. She's got the confidence and knowing and the inner knowing to move forward with any kind of decision making she has to make. And what backs that up to me is this King of Fire here. So, King of Fire are all about those fantastic ideas that come forward and that raises his confidence, and his leadership is backed by his confidence and his inner strength and inner knowing. And dragon energy obviously is all about having that ethereal team as your back that has your back. So knowing that, I also pulled a spirit card for you, which has a jaguar in it, and it's called Spirit Priestess. So it's a beautiful card letting you know that you have this ability and the power and the sovereignty of jaguar spirit energy, which is about balance. It's about being cunning. It's about being very aware of your surroundings. And this is just asking you to trust in that inner goddess guidance that's within you and bring that forward, Mary. And believe in yourself and be confident in yourself and move with beauty and grace. So that's what I have for you, Mary.
I love that. I love that. Blindfolded and trusting your intuition. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
Really
I
brilliant.
love this card.
Brilliant. And trusting yourself that, you already have what it takes and what you need to be uh, more in contact, for sure. Artsy Girl Marilyn is here.
Hey,
People,
Archie.
Places, and Perspectives is here. Sue Toffee So nice to see everybody. And I wonder if we know you and you just changed your question. I mean, changed your name, but I did get your question. Isn't that funny? You
Yeah,
know, there's been some
okay.
Freudian slips lately
Oh,
in the ethers that have just been so funny. Just visiting said, congratulations to the winner of the free memberships.
wow.
Congratulations. And Tamara, I see you. So Tamara is next. After Tamara is artist Liz, and then just visiting.
Oh,
All
Mary, I
right.
would love
Tamara
to hear that.
says, oh, I was on the last program with Gerald, and I'd love if you would take a look at my question. I've been experiencing a lot of random, challenging situations. Would love to hear from my guides. No, Nivra, there must be a word in there that I have, like somebody can't say a bad word, or somebody can't say, you know,
I thought
abusive
she
or
did.
something.
Hang on.
Oh,
Let me
did you?
uh,
I didn't see
it
it.
was a
Did you?
longer one. She goes, LOL, I thought I hit send. Um,
I still
okay.
didn't see it.
Okay. It's at 4:06.
Wow.
There was a lot going on when she put that in. And I don't know if you saw it. Gerald had posted it.
Okay. Sorry,
Go ahead.
Nivra. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Tamara. Uh,
Okay.
I've been experiencing a lot of random, challenging situations. I would love to hear from my guides. I think it's guidance. I think it's opportunity, and um, try and look at the lesson or the purpose or the reason why that might be happening. Almost like what would be a philosophical, why would I have been moved to a different location at my job, that's 20 miles farther from my house? What is it that's important for me to learn from this situation that is not congruent with me and does not benefit me and does not help me in any way? And I've been almost feeling like I'm forced to deal with this new situation. Whatever the challenge might be, find out, ask yourself, what is it that I might be learning? And say, patience is a virtue, or your you know, or is it that um, you were meant to be uncomfortable so that you make a decision to move elsewhere, or to do something else? Um, there's, and try and look at it from an objective, higher perspective, and see if you can see what you can pick up. And obviously, there's no reason in the world why anybody would lose, why their car would just die in the middle of the road and never start again, and you can't, and you have to go and buy a whole new car. I mean, that's, why would that be happening? It's probably because the car was unsafe and you needed to get a new car, even though for you it might seem like it's something that is not favorable and you wouldn't want it, and you wanted to have the car for another 3 years. It's really, try and look at what it is that's most important or why it might be happening. I do feel as though you can say that the universe is always conspiring in my favor, and everything always works out for me in the end. And if it hasn't worked out, it's not the end yet. And say, ask your spirit guides and angels, what is it that I'm to learn from this situation? Why is this situation so challenging for me that what is it that I might not be seeing? And sometimes you get information when you sleep, when you dream. Sometimes it pops in your head. Sometimes you see it on the news or on the TV that something happened to somebody else, and but it's really important for you to trust that everything happens for a reason. It's not always easy. It's not always pleasant. This is an earth that is for learning and expanding our souls. So, Ginger, do you have something you can go first? You can go, and then I'll tune in and see if there's anything else.
Okay. Yeah. So a lot of times in situations, I liken this to the Wheel of Fortune card because it's important for you to remember, Tamara, that life goes in cycles. We can't always explain why we have to have that lower cycle, but it's how we utilize the energies during those cycles that help us navigate through them and look forward a little more than rather sitting in a corner and just going why, because then the energies become stagnant and it seems like that energy is going to last, it seems to last longer because we're not doing anything to preoccupy ourselves and our energies. So with that being said, the cards I pulled were kind of saying the same things. Okay, we have this beautiful woman who has planted her seeds. She has nurtured her seeds. She has watched them grow with extreme patience because she knows if she picks the fruit too soon, it's not going to be as sweet. So this is about, sometimes I feel sometimes universe puts things in our path to slow us down a little bit, to help us contemplate and plan for the future. And there's a little bird in here that makes me think it's a time for you to start connecting more with your guides and hearing them, asking them for assistance through this trying time. And then I also got the Hanged one. And that's also about slowing down so that you can see things from a different perspective. These challenges, obviously we don't pick and choose them. And we can't always answer the why. I'm the type that tries, and as Jean says, is there a lesson here and what it is? And sometimes it is just as simple as it's time for you to slow down. You've been going too fast. And how are you going to enjoy life if you're going too fast through it? But I just would love you to see this card because, like I said, it's a cycle. And coming forward out of this energy, there'll be something for you to celebrate. This is a card of celebration, and it's about celebrating our passions and our what makes us sing. And in that respect, seeing the word sing, I got tingles everywhere. Singing raises your vibrational energy, and it's important to keep your vibrational energy raised during these times because it attracts good energy flow towards you rather than, like I said, sitting and just letting things get stagnant. So that might not answer your questions, but I'm hoping it will help you navigate through these times, Tamara. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm getting tingles everywhere for some reason. There's a message there. I'm going to read it.
I love the way Ginger
I've got goosebumps for some reason. So
I know.
Not for Tamara. I think somebody's trying to, a lot of times when I get those, it's I feel like sometimes it's the guides going, this is what she really needs to hear right now. This is right. This is perfect timing. So if I had a fish card, it would say, go with the flow. Don't fight the tide.
A fish card? You mean a card with a fish on it? Is that what it usually? Oh, okay. So, Tamara, the only other thing that I was picking up is it's important to stay objective and to try not to be so judgmental about yourself or the situation. Allow for the situation and trust that everything happens for a reason, and that there is, there is a silver lining in all of these challenges. It's very, very difficult to see it in the moment that we're going through it, when it's just um you know just really very trying. And I do understand that, but I just want you to know that everything does happen for a reason. Try not to judge it, or it's almost like not you're blaming yourself, or that it's almost like somebody asked me about karma the other day. And I said, karma is not punishment. Karma is something that brings an opportunity for you to learn about. And it's not punishment. There is no judgment. Karma is an opportunity for you to learn. And it's not, there is no judgment on the other side. There is no, um, checklist saying, well, Tamara did this, Tamara did that, she never did that. There is no judgment. There is no judgment. There is no yes or no, good or bad. It's, oh, this is what I was offered, and look at all the things I accomplished. And it's you looking at your own history. There is no judgment. There is no right or wrong, good or bad. So when challenges happen, say, thank you. What is it that I'm to learn, or where is it that this is steering me? It's really, try not to put it on you or blame yourself or think that there's something bad happening, because there is no judgment, and the only judgment comes from you. So the way you look at it, and if you can turn it around, it'll also turn around that energy, because when you judge it like that, more things can come in. It's my friend was very self-conscious, I guess you would call it, doubting, self-doubting. And we were on vacation, and she had a postcard. That This is back in the day, you guys were used to postcarding when you were on vacation. She wanted to send a postcard to her friend from, this vacation that we were on. And there was an international mailbox and a US mailbox. And she was walking over to the mailbox with nothing else. She left her purse with me. I was sitting on the floor behind her. She walked over to the mailbox, and she wanted to make sure that she was going to drop it in the right mailbox, but she was doubting herself and so worried that she might put it in the wrong mailbox that she actually put it in the wrong
Oh
mailbox.
my gosh.
I know. And she said, I knew I would do that. And I said, well, you did. Like, if you knew, like, because she was so worried. And when you focus on having the
Mhm.
wrong thing occur or happen, and it's not right or wrong, it's just that sometimes it's the energy that we put behind something. And it's really important to allow it to happen, let it go past, and don't judge. It's nothing. There is no punishment, there is no reason, there is no karma, there is no, energy around you. Life happens. You learn from it and you move on. It's not pleasant. It's
That's nice.
really, the faster we can see the higher meaning, the faster we can get through things. And I think that a lot of people really needed to hear that. That's why we were on
Uh-huh.
the
Uh-huh.
subject for so long. But it's a great question, Tamara, and I really wish you the best. I can feel that it's just it, and it's not like you. You have good luck. Things work out for you most of the time, and this is very out of character and out of
Um,
energy. Like, it's
okay.
unusual for these types of things to happen. So of course you would question, why is it happening in a succession, but there is no reason other than experiencing life and expanding your soul, and bringing you humbleness or bringing you compassion. What is it that I'm to learn of this? So please, rest your mind and know that there is no judgment. I just felt that really strongly, Miss Tamara. So thank you. See, Venus needed that reminder for sure. I was shaking my head, yes, when agreeing with you. Yep. Hi, Flower Beauty. Nice to see
Happy
you.
birthday.
Oh,
She says
oh,
it's
it's
my
her birthday. Hi, Flower
birthday.
Beauty. Happy birthday.
Aw.
And Earth Flower says, yes, judgment only comes from humans.
Mm.
Yep. In this world, and only in this world. There is no judgment on the other side. There really isn't. It's all made up. It's all for control for, the powers that be. I'd love to get, oh, I'm sorry. That's your question. I thought you were responding to, I thought there was more comments. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for supporting Tamara. All the best to you. Artist Liz is next, and then Just Visiting. Um, and Ginger, I'm going to send you a private chat in just a
Okay.
minute, but let's do Artist Liz.
Okay.
Do my angels and spirit guides have any messages for me? Oh, great.
Angels and spirit guides. Let me.
Oh, and well, they're just saying that your challenges are giving you the opportunity for your awakening to occur. I know that you've been dealing with lifelong challenges there, Artist Liz, and they want you to know that this is your opportunity to um, acquire the skills necessary in order to help others. And I do feel as though your your abilities are coming online more and more, and you're trusting them more and more. I think, I don't know, it was a couple of shows ago. Um, somebody said, is it your mom or grandmom? I don't know. And you said it was their mom. Like, you know that you have skills opening up, but it's through the pain and the perseverance of the difficulty that you've been struggling with that allows for this ability to come in. It's the compassion. It's almost like if we didn't have that ability to soften and to not gentle, but it's the stillness that comes through, you know, answering or questioning ourselves and um, allowing those abilities to come forward. It's almost like you've accepted, you know, the new opportunities that are coming from this. And I feel as though it may turn things around once you start helping other people. And you could take a class, a healing class or a Reiki class, and start helping others with their healing. And you'd be surprised at this chronic condition, how it might change for you. Sometimes when we help other people, we help ourselves in the meantime by accident, not
Mhm.
on purpose. How about you, Ginger?
And it's true. And sometimes either hearing Jean or as I'm reading for someone else, sometimes I give my an answer to a question I didn't really have, but I kind of had it. But okay, it must have needed that to be addressed. So that's fun. Okay. All right. So, artist Liz, much love to you. So what my first card is about perseverance, as Jean was saying. But this is about you finally being able to rise above all the challenges that have been holding you down. In this image, there's So there's birds all around. So for me, first of all, angels and guides all around you, and they're helping you. They've got your back. They're unraveling some let's say challenges that were tied together. It's finally releasing some of these energies so that they'll start falling away. And so this is about perseverance and you trusting your guides, because he's got a little bird whispering in their ear. Trusting in your guides, learning how to listen to them, learning how to decipher their little hints and messages and clues that they leave for you. So I love that for you. And what I love next is this card as well, because it's creating a story. It's about the perseverance and you rising above it. And then because you've healed from this, I feel like there's a portal opening up for you. It's like a gateway that you won't obviously see this gateway, but I have had people say, you know what, I did see two trees that were close by together that they caught their attention all the time. So for me, this is about um, inspiration. You giving the gift or using your gift of inspiration to make create like a portal that you will be walking through. Inspiration, creativity. Wait a minute. You are the artist, Liz. Just a lot of inspiration and creativity that's going to open a doorway for you, an opportunity for you, and you are going to be able to shine. And it's not like you have to prove your self worth, but it's just going to what's that word? Precede you. That energy is going to precede you, so to speak. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. I love that. I love that. And then I pulled from a different deck for angels. I asked angels, and it's about inner peace. So I think this is important for all of us. It's challenging times. It's so important for us to go through that doorway and find a pocket of inner peace each and every day, or as often as we can. I feel like your path is being divinely led by high vibrational beings. And in this picture, even though the angel deck, those look like fairy beings to me. But look at all the colors and seeing that it says artist Liz. Maybe you gaining inspiration from nature, from high vibrational beings. Go out into nature, um, just sit and be present and see what might come to you, what inspirations might come to you. And it's about not thinking about the to-do list, the what to do, oh my God, what's going on. It's about carrying some space for yourself, inner peace, and appreciating who you are and bringing that energy forward. So that's what I have. Yeah, don't try. You don't try, it's going to just happen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm tired of trying to prove my worth and for it to be heard. I've made a decision not to do that anymore and focus on living my true self life, Ginger. Yep.
It's true. It's true. I've been in that position. As soon as you stop proving yourself, I think, or for in my instance, we'll say, is when I started just going naturally, being naturally led, calling in my guides to help navigate through things, and I started gaining more, not necessarily more respect, but more recognition for 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 my energy and who I am and what I can bring to the table. So
That's
that's what.
beautiful. That was
Mhm.
so beautiful. Well done, you guys. Well done. Thank you
I'm
very much,
trying to
artist
do
Liz. And I have just visiting and and Liz. It's just there's no last name.
regular
It's just
Liz.
Liz. Oh, and I wanted to say Tamara came back and she said, "Thank you so much, Ginger Jean. Really spot on and powerful. The no judgment and singing was especially important for me to hear. I used to be in a band.
Love it.
Self-judgment is a thing." Hmm.
Love that.
Cool. Thank you very much for the validation there, Tamara. We appreciate that. Thank you. Sorry, just visiting is next. And then Liz, if you're still here, say hello. And then Venus. Liz and then Venus. If Liz is still here, just say hello. Oof. Okay. I'm having challenging situation with the woman helping me with my podcast. Do the guides have any advice for me on this? Aw.
Hmm.
Well, she's not helping you. She's, you know, yeah. Um, it's almost like you have one idea and she has another idea, or the expectations are not lining up, and it's just it's a choice for you to either compromise or to stick to your guns and go it, you know, tell her thank you for the advice. I'll let you know if there's anything else I need. But I understand that there's like logistics and other things that she's helping you with, but I do feel as though she might be trying to not manipulate, but control, or make it what she thinks it. And everybody, it's okay. So everybody has their own idea of what they think things should be, and like I don't know, maybe I don't know, people have an idea of the way I do my shows, or somebody has an idea of the way somebody else does their shows, and they wouldn't do it that way. I think it's just a matter of preference. I wouldn't um I know that it's important to keep the relationship and to be tactful and appreciative, yet I don't know how much authority, or not power, but how much influence you're allowing her to have, because this is your thing, but you're asking her for help. But you don't have to, it's your thing ultimately. And um you know your expectations and her expectations are not matching, and that's what's causing the rift. um and it's not there's nothing. It's just that you don't have the same expectations, and that's what I feel. And there's no hard feelings, there's no right or wrong. It's just that she wants to do it her way, and you weren't thinking of that, and you need her help, but you weren't thinking of doing it that way. And so um you can either be specific on what you need her help with, and delegate more specific requests for her help. But I know you don't know until you do
Yeah.
it. Or you could agree to do it the way that she's suggesting and give it a try. But then, once it's up and running, you can go in the direction that you feel is best. Um, it's not easy, especially, I mean, it could be two people with the same goals in life and the same ideals and philosophies and energies. And when it comes to creating something, they just don't see eye to eye. And it's not good or bad, right or wrong. It's just choice, and it's difficult. So, what do your cards say there,
Ooh.
Ginger? I want to see.
Yeah, I mean, these are tough situations I've been in, and you can cleverly find ways of almost like making it their idea that they can't help you any longer. That's what's coming to my mind. All right. So I do have a card of perspective here. So as Jean says, I think as a trying to keep things copacetic, um, listening to her views, trying them, and then just say, you know what, that was really good. I think, but next time I think I would prefer to do it this way. That way she doesn't say you're shooting down her ideas, you know. Um, and then, or maybe some idea that she has, maybe there's a hint of I see like a little puzzle piece. You taking that puzzle piece and creating your own puzzle from that puzzle piece. Um, I've got this cute little girl, and she's Page of Water. So you know this is a very emotional thing here, and this podcast is your baby. See how tight she's holding on here, but this is all about for now. Go with the flow, but ask your guides to assist you in this situation. And if you keep asking, I just feel like in at some point she's gonna say this isn't working out for her. So your guides are gonna have a subtle way of making things happen the way it's not gonna burn a bridge. Um, you're not going to part on negative ways as long as you show that you're the go with the flow person. You're giving her that chance. But I've been trying to figure out this card for me. This is a transition card. So there's some sort of transition happening here, and she's playing a role in that for you. So it's like she's placed there for a reason, and it's going to help you with some sort of transition. I can't see it right now, but it could be something that it could be something that helps you be a stronger person and speak out more, taking the reins as this horse would be here, and but something that will possibly make this podcast more successful or reach a different audience. So something she's there for a reason. Just kind of go with the flow and keep asking your guides to assist you and help you navigate through that energy with her. And after a little bit longer, if you really decide she's got to go, ask for them to assist you in how to make that happen. So that's my advice for you.
It's not easy just visiting. And she did say she's actually paying her for help. So she's not coming through or doing what you're asking her to do. The specific, she's also the webmaster for my group. So I do need to keep a good relationship with her. Yeah.
Sometimes people and situations are put on our path for reasons, so you need to connect with your guides and find out what that reason may be.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Just Visiting. All the best to you. I hope everything works out for you. I know you will find a way to remedy this situation. It is delicate. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. And Venus, you are next. And before I put Venus's question up, I just wanted to answer this really quick. Artsy Girl said, question, are jury question postcards real? They want info for potential jurors. No. No. That you're supposed to be anonymous. No. That's a scam. No. Does it say? I mean, call your district court and ask them, is this a valid thing? But I've never heard of that. Jury question postcards? No.
haven't heard of that
If
either.
you're a registered voter, you have a duty to be a juror, and you get a summons or whatever, and you get a notification that you're a juror. None of this. No, that's not. No. I'm getting a no right away, Artsy Girl. I'm so sorry. But double check and call your, district court and find that out. But never give anybody any information, especially when it comes in randomly on a postcard. I'm so sorry to say it. Oh, they're coming in postcards now, you say? Oh
Where's
no,
the
she was just saying
suggestion?
that that
Yeah,
that was the
postcards.
manipulation. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. Um, she wants to control the process, and I just want to upload it and get it going. Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Well, let her know what you want. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Artsy Girl,
Hmm.
Marilyn. Thanks for being here. So Venus says, may I hear a message from my guides regarding what my mom and I are going through at this time? Just tune in, grab my other crystal and tune in. Uh, so if you could tell us just a little bit more for Ginger's benefit, is your mom uh, not is she ill and not able to work, and you have to take time to take care of her? Is that correct? And I do know that you've lost other family members, and it's up to you to be there for your mom. But you can also have your mom's social security benefits or your mom's benefits to maybe hire somebody nursing care. I think social security, I don't know if it's that or if it's through insurance or Medicare. I think you can hire somebody to like 4 hours
Hmm.
at a time or something. Look into your mom's benefits. She broke her foot and needs surgery. She can't walk for 2 to 3 months after the surgery.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. So, but you can't be with her every minute, but she needs somebody there. I would call in the cavalry, is what I hear, and call the church group, call the old friends, call the old neighbors, ask, people, yeah, look into Medicare. Um, Ask people, church groups, just do this for others in the community. You don't even have to belong to the church. Um, you can look for Christian charities or something like that, um, and see if there's somebody there that can help to take care of her. And I do feel like there's a neighbor or a friend that you're not very well acquainted with, but somebody who is available to help somebody else. I just feel like I see like maybe it was a friend from 5 or 10 years ago. Maybe you used to work with her, she used to work with her, that is sort of between jobs right now. And it just has the opportunity. So ask around, um, is what I feel, but try not to just allow the whole situation to be resting on your shoulders. It is actually your mom's situation. I know that you have to take care, not have to, but you want to take care of your mom, and you would never let your mom just be. You'd be there all the time, but um, it's important to find out what resources she has and utilize them. And this is something you have to do, which is taking up your time in order to find this out. Um, and I do feel as though it's an opportunity for you and your mom to. I know you and your mom are close, but maybe just spend some one-on-one time. And I see you guys laughing, like because it's the simple moments. It's it's not when there's big vacations or big weddings. It's when you guys are just sitting there and you're wrapping her foot and she's like, "What are you doing it that way for?" And you guys just start cracking up. It's like these moments are here for you to cherish. That's what I hear. So, how about you, Miss Ginger?
Well, I'm laughing at the cards because you're telling her to reach out for resources and possibly the church, and and those are the cards that came up for me. um. So okay, so this is, I feel like what needs to be happening is investigating resources, managing your time, though, as Jean says, your time and health are very important at this during this challenging time. So at some points, you need to put you first here and there, as you're making sure mom's being cared for. But reaching out, she's reaching out, because normally this is a Four of Earth card. Normally this is somebody holding on to resources and sitting somewhere. So I feel like this is that call to reach out for resources, for assistance, especially assistance that will make it easier on you as well. Some sort of a respite program, and so yeah, so that's pretty much piggybacking on what Jean said. Everything she said, that's where I was going. So, but I'm laughing because this came out as also asking the church for resources. Here in the South, I had a friend who didn't even go to a certain church. She asked for help. She needed help, monetary help, and they helped her. So you don't even have to be going to a church, just asking for, but also this is asking higher institutions for help. Like Jean said, Social Security or Medicaid, she might qualify for in-home care or nursing coming in and out and helping. Very important, though, that you keep your health up during this whole thing. And I pulled an angel card, and blessing came out. So just keeping the faith, trusting in the angels to help you and guide you. A blessing is going to come your way that will help you out when and where you need it, and how you need it at the time, at times it's meant to, like they say, divine timing. But it's going to take work on your end to reach out to as many resources as you can. The more resources you reach out to, the better your odds are getting the right amount of help, and even more help than you thought you would get as well. So that's my message for you, Venus. And my heart goes out with you during these trying times.
Yep, she says, I think you may be thinking of an old coworker at my other caregiving job. Yep, call them up. And if they don't do it, maybe they know somebody. And she said,
Ooh.
absolutely, Jean, you weren't close. We weren't close my whole life until a couple of years ago. And now I want to be there for her.
Yeah.
Yep, it's this opportunity, this very one-on-one healing. She just lost her daughter. You just lost your sister. It's this opportunity
Mm.
to bond, and in such a
Yeah.
beautiful way. And Starseed's wisdom says, I know how hard it is to be a caretaker, Venus. And Carolyn Cooper says, Venus sending love and healing light to blanket you and your mom as she
Oh,
heals. How
that's
sweet.
wonderful.
She says, thank you, Ginger. Yeah.
Sweetheart. Mm-hmm.
Just absolutely beautiful. All the best to you. Keep us posted along the way. Let us know how it's going. And you'll have to tell me that you had that moment with you and your mom cracking up and just having a wonderful time. Because these moments, it's not any grandiose moment, but it's those little moments where you're alone, and or it's just you and her, and you have this interaction that, you know, both of you start cracking up, and you'll remember that. You'll be building memories, you know.
Jean, as
And
you were
she will
talking
too.
about laughing as you're bandaging her up, I got the image of her accidentally like bandaging up her finger and getting caught and having, pulling it out and, something silly. So that was fun.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And and just like with Tamara, I said, look at these challenging situations that are, you know, immense and you know, you just can't tackle them all at once, and they're overwhelming and just leave you, you know, helpless, feeling helpless. And but look at the silver lining. Try and find the, you know, the lesson or the opportunity in the situation. There's always a reason for our benefit for each of these things that we go through. I'm telling you, I, I, there has been just, I've, I know what you're going. I know how hard it is. It's not easy, you guys. And you guys are doing such a great, great, great job. I really appreciate all of your questions. And Venus says, this will definitely bring us closer in the end, which is what I've always wanted.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Well,
will
thank
say,
you all
Flower
very
Beauty, I did not know you were in India. It's 2:26 here, she says. Oh my gosh, that's why the way you pop in.
Yeah, that's a long
Mm,
way. We are international. That's amazing. We have people from Canada, from all over. Scotland, England, what is
New
the other one?
Zealand and Australia.
Is it Switzerland? Trying to think. What's the one? What's the one that's neutral? It's Switzerland, right?
Right.
Hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
I was
Well,
once told by a psychic, she was actually my psychic teacher. Um, she's like, you're going to be world renowned. And I'm like, not that chance of that ever happening. And here I am, YouTube, and that's how I'm world renowned.
people all over the world,
I
they want you,
know. So
Ginger. They want you.
thank you.
Yeah. So please do. This is a good opportunity for us to just remind you, please like, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. That would be greatly appreciated. We can't do it ourselves. We
Mhm.
rely on you to help us out. And if you like what you see and you think this might help other people too, that's the way to do it. And we really do appreciate it. Leave a comment below after the show if
Mhm.
you you know, received a reading or received any benefit from the reading. That's also very helpful as well. So thank you very much, Ginger, for your beautiful readings, for hanging
Thank
out
you.
together.
Yes, love it
Um,
as always.
I look forward to the next time, everybody. I will be on tomorrow and on Sunday. Please
Okay.
check out my YouTube channel for my schedule. And I look forward to, actually, I'll be on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I usually, it's because it's the beginning of the month and I couldn't see it.
Right.
I do that to myself every time.
I'll be on
So
next
you,
Thursday. So, Flower, if you come in, I'll give you a birthday reading.
oh,
Reading next Thursday at 7 Eastern. So,
yeah, you guys will
um,
be sick of me. You'll be like, Jean's on again? What's wrong with that girl?
never. Everything, you give readings. That's what you do. But every show is unique. It has a unique energy to it. So I don't see anybody ever saying, Jean, again.
Oh. Well,
Everything's unique.
well, thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you again, everybody. Thank you, Ginger Faye. I appreciate hanging out with you, and we'll see
Appreciate you.
everybody again soon.
Okay. Ta. Just as a thunder's going.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.